Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is very interesting topic and I have seen in my life these experiences. Difficult because most of the time HVAC person is blamed for one important phenomena called condensation, sweating. What are the reasons? How can we mitigate this? Is the topic of today's video. You can see how to reduce air conditioning condensation or the condensation is due to air conditioning. You can see the entire slide over here. We are facing, at least in a climate like Mumbai, in a climate like coastal India, the Middle East, and everywhere there is hot and humid conditions. You are facing these problems. It's difficult. I have gone through these challenges. Very difficult. Let's see what are the basic thing we can do to avoid this, right? Let us look at what we can do. So one important aspect is what we can do in air conditioning system is either we take outside fresh air, we mix it on the right hand side of your screen, you mix it with the return air of the air tube and we give it to the room. That's the traditional way of doing it, right? Yes, it is working well, but if we are in hot and humid conditions, it is better to treat the air which comes into the air tube, gets mixed up with the room or room return air. That's the better way to go about it. So that is one important aspect, is having TFA can reduce your condensation issues. What it does again, TFA, it pressurizes your area so that the outside air, when you open the door, the air goes out from the door rather than it comes back. Obviously, you can't keep the entire door open and expect the room to be positive, but frequent opening and closing of the doors can be taken care, because when it comes, when the outside unfiltered, untreated air comes inside the room which is air conditioned and it finds the cold surfaces, it will go and condense on that surface. So it's a simple phenomenon, right? Condensation is nothing but the hot air getting in contact with the cold surface and then it has condensation on that surface. The second thing we can do is proper insulation. You can see the photograph on the left hand side, how well the insulation is done. No gap, no entry to outside fresh air, because the duct which is taking the cold air is cold. If you insulate it properly, then the direct contact of the outside air to the duct surface doesn't happen because there is insulation. But the insulation is not proper. If there are cavities, there are holes, it can go inside and the duct can have condensation. Similarly, the pipes run chill waters or the gas which is at lower temperature. If the direct air comes and gets connect with the surface, it will have condensation. Look at this insulation, it doesn't have any adhesive. The insulation has to be proper, so that you are very clear, you are very foolproof about the insulation. If there is an improper insulation, you are going to have the condensation. Proper drainage, cleaning of the drainage, otherwise it can have clogging, and if the clogging happens, again you will have some sweating on the air conditioning. That generally happens on your indoor units for VRF or split AC. So proper drainage is important, cleaning of the drain is important. Humidity control, if you need a proper humidity, ensure the AC unit is properly sized to take care of that humidity aspect. If you put a 3-row coil in A2 in Mumbai, you will have problem. The minimum thing which you do is we provide 6-row coils depending upon the humidity requirement. But to have safer design, go for 6-row coil. Ensure that there is no short cycling. Again, you can see over here this entire grill is sweating because the duct is on top, the grill is below, there's a gap, there's a short cycling. When the hot air comes in, you will have a sweating. So if we have a proper humidity control and the requirement is such, you use humidifier. Even if you face some issues after everything is done, use dehumidifier to reduce the condensation. Air filters, so the filters are not cleaned properly, you will have strain on the system. That can also be a cause for your condensation. So always replace, clean depending on the type of the filters, and take care of air filters. You can see over here, these are some of the things which can happen, on your projects, where this is a very perfectly sealed area. There is no entry of air from outside to inside. But look at this. If this entry is like this, the outsider can go in, can have condensation wherever there is a cold surface. You can see over here, entire air conditioning is running inside, and you have these vents which are open. They can take the right raw fresh air and treat it, and it will have condensation. To seal the leakages, all these leakages have to be sealed properly. Routine maintenance is important, because if you don't maintain, you will have these problems frequently. Most of the time the issue comes in monsoon in Mumbai. You will find a lot of places, even the ceilings, the surfaces are getting condensation. So please take care of these aspects. I am sure you will resolve your problems to a maximum extent. Right? Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel. Follow me on YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, ajaz.com. Thank you so much.